This is a hand that would be playing also versus a min-raise. This would be one of the worst, on the bottom actually of our range. But yeah, but versus the limp, it's a clear call. We get to play quite a bit wider. And this is where we flop 2 pair on a pretty volatile board. And so we just elect to pot lead. Limp pots, people tend to not limp, c-bet as much anyways. Or it's not really even c-bet, right? It's sort of like bet when check to bet in position. And c-bets in theory are only when you have opened pre. But in any case, people don't, and the button aren't betting as often. So there's even more incentive to lead for value. And ranges tend to be weaker, so there's a little bit more. You can get away with a little thinner value. But here we have really thick value, and we're just looking to value bet. And so we pot the flop. The turn is sort of similar. We're just looking to value bet. Potting it might be a little bit on the big side. Maybe something like 150 is better, but it's probably fine. I mean, he called a pot size bet on the flop. There's a lot of draws here. And there's a lot of other, like, jacks and stuff that can sometimes get it in. Again, it's a little bit face up here, especially since the population tendency is to pot very strong hands. So versus an observant player, this is probably not a very good sizing, but at the same time, I think there's still a lot of value to be had, and I think versus most players, they're just still not going to fold, a pair of jacks or a pair of tens or any sort of draw here. And we get shoved over and we snap, of course. And he had a worse pair of jacks. Sweet. Or, yeah, a pair of jacks, we had 2 pair. So this is this is kind of an awkward spot. I mean, this is a clear shove over a min-raise, but the 3x makes life pretty nasty. That being said, I think the 3x range still has a lot of ace-x in it in particular, so we still want to shove here. And in the rare situations that he 3x folds, we make even more money. So it's still a shove here. We can think about hero folding pocket 4s, though. Right, pocket 4s would be a hand that we would 3-bet shove over a min-raise, but that would be a hand that we could hero fold, or maybe hero flat. But no, I don't think we can hero flat because the pot odds aren't good enough. So we'd probably hero fold pocket 4s, but I think 5s is still strong enough to go ahead and jam here. And unfortunately, we got